Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? Today we are going to start the episode by working on our Botania area and doing some automations, but before doing anything, we need to fix this. You know, the Lunium. At the start of the modpack, I used this one in order to get different types of capacitors, and I thought right now it's not going to be useful anymore. But guess what? It's actually very useful because we're going to get a few crystals from Electroblob's wizardry mod. And yes, all of them have a use, and they're a bit of a pain to craft. Well, not all of them are a pain to craft, some of them. After doing a tremendous amount of filtering, I think we have a functioning system. This farm also doubles as a pink slime farm. Well, the way that it works is that we do have a mob crusher with looting 6. Didn't know you can put it on that. And then there are tons of ender chests and filters, and the things that I really want to keep are in this inventory panel. There are spell books and scrolls from Electroblob's wizardry mod. And yes, we still do get garbage. There are also a lot of items which go back through our system, like the magic crystals, grand magic crystals, and you know, the different crystals from Electroblob's wizardry mod. Oh, and by the way, down here I do have a magma crucible, melting down the pink slime, and we're making pink slime ingots. However, my original plan was not to have a pit, it was supposed to be covered. The problem is Lunium. The monsters that spawn on top of the roof. But I think there is a fix from Ender.io. There is a monster token. All we need is some solarium grinding balls. Let's get more. And I think any monster will do. Yeah, it gives you a monster token. That monster token can be fused with any type of glass. And then it's going to give you a glass which is not solid for monsters. I made it dark. I'm not sure if it's good. So I guess if monsters spawn on top, they will just fall down. Not me. Also, I just want to mention, pink slimes are horrible for your FPS. Apparently any monster will do, so we take these. Okay, much better. Even if they spawn up here, they're just gonna fall down. And no, I did try glass, it didn't work. Even half slabs were not working. However, just to give it a test, you fall down, right? Perfect. Anyways, before doing Botania, there is one more thing that I really want to try and do. You know, after I discovered that you can put looting 6 on a mob crusher, I really want to do that now. In this cube over here, I was supposed to have a very small mob farm for mobs that I have to kill for a short period of time. This is just an example. Imagine if I need 1000 dreaded shards. I would just spawn dread knights for a few hours, then we will get all the shards that we need. It's not something that has to be consistently spawned, is the thing. Yeah, I would say something like this. We do have the mob duplicator, there is a mob crusher down here, and the range is fine. Don't you worry. As long as they don't fly. I do have a few chests for storage, and now let us get the looting upgrade. These are for mobs that I want to kill on demand, is the thing. So, fortune add-on, looting 6. Let's see the difference. That's not bad. Other bosses. Jerks. Also, there's literally nothing you can do with the armor. Weird. Actually, the main mob that I wanted to spawn on demand is an Enderman. Why do we need that? A good question. We need it in order to make a quantum link card so that my wireless terminal can work in any dimension. Although you get a ton of garbage. And they die everywhere. And yes, I do understand this is a very weird way of getting the nebulous soul. The issue is that I already have like 4000 of it from our mob farm, so this is just a boost. For now, I am trying to finish up the interior, and I have brought our mob imprisonment tools over here too. And since it does get a bit confusing, I do have some screens from RF tools showing me which mob imprisonment tools hold which creature. At first I wanted to go with computer craft, but unfortunately the text size cannot be less than 1, and sometimes the names are very long. So then I decided to go with screens from RF tools. What I do is that I put up a screen, then I take an inventory screen module, and I scan this chest. We put it inside the screen, and then over here you have to tell it which slot should it read on the chest. And it doesn't really start from 1, it starts from 0. So 0 is slot 1. So here I can have slots 8, 9, 10, and 11. So now if we scan it again and put, I don't know, a totem of undying over here, it will show up. Then I can just say it's a vindicator on a text module and, you know, make it transparent. Then put the vindicator over here. It's kind of nice. I like that. But let us get back to Botania. So we do need to have a quantum link chamber at our ME controller area. Like so. And before I forget, we need the text projectors. We're going to have a lot of quantum links. If I don't mark them, it's going to get really confusing. We would be able to name them too, but this also works fine. The second quantum link shall be at our Botania area. The first two things that we need to automate are going to be a mana pool with an alchemy catalyst and a simple mana pool. There is a bit of a problem in this modpack with transferring mana. meaning that rails don't really work. You can't really push them using these kind of tracks because I think railcraft screws things up, so you have to use a locomotive. So I had to scratch my original idea and we have to do everything next to the place that we are generating mana. Anyways, we have 2 interfaces, 2 crates, and 2 open crates. Then we are going to have a pattern that 1 iron ingot equals a mana steel, ender pearl equals a mana pearl, diamond equals a mana diamond, and obviously any kind of dust equals mana powder. Don't really know if we need the string, but why not? We shall put the patterns into the interface. We give the mana pool some sparks like so. They should get mana because we're close. And if we link our P2P tunnels, we should be able to order some mana steel. Yep, exactly. To put back everything into the system, we are going to use an item collector with a filter so that it doesn't really pick up the iron or the other garbage. So if we order some mana pearls, you should work. Yeah, we're picking it up. Perfect. There seems to be 1 extra recipe from extra Botania that 1 coal equals 1 nightmare fuel. Wait a minute, it's a food. So I can eat that? Oops. Oh, that's how you get spirit fuel. Oh, it's even written there. The debuffs are not amazing. So that does take care of the mana pool, and the alchemy catalyst I have to figure out the recipes later on. Okay, so let's fix the terra steel. First off, terra steel does have an essence, but it doesn't have a seed, which apparently you will get the essence from a tier 5 defined seed, which I don't even want to know how to craft that. There is also a second recipe which does require a terra steel crystal, which we don't have, but looks expensive. So for now, we just have to craft it in the traditional manner. It's also a bit of a jerk because you just need 1 mana steel, 1 mana pearl, and 1 mana diamond. If you put more, the recipe is going to be screwed. So we are going to have an interface over here. Device missing a channel. Did I forget a cable? No, there is 1 channel. Oh, it's online. Okay. That goes into a crate. We shall have a recipe on how to craft it, like so. So the interface is going to put the ingredients inside the crate, and we're going to distribute it between 3 droppers. And we are also going to set filters for them so that each ingredient goes into a separate dropper. So if I put the garbage in, they should be in the correct dropper. Lovely. Underneath the droppers, we're going to have a few hoppers going into an open crate. We need to activate the droppers only once, so here are some repeaters, 1 redstone, and 1 hovering hourglass. And since our supply of mana at this very moment is not amazing, we go with 10 sand. That is every 10 seconds. So it should drop the ingredients. Come on, lovely. We get the terra steel, which we can just import it back into our system using an item collector and a filter. So let's order, I don't know, 4 more and see how it goes. I have added more mana pools, so there should be a bigger buffer. That's 1. You didn't pick it up. Did I put the wrong filter? But this is an empty filter. Yeah, now it works. But it will craft 1 every 10 seconds, which is good. The crafting job is finished, but didn't I order 10? Maybe I didn't order 10. This time it's working. Fine by me. Yeah, this time it worked. We have 25 terra steel. Perfect. Now we come to the runic altar and I want to do it over here. The problem is the distance between this mana pool and where I want to do everything. The range of a spark is 12 blocks and this is more than 12 blocks. So I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a mana pool. It's going to receive a spark. This one is in range, correct? Now if I have another mana pool here with a spark and a dominant augment, you should get the mana from that one. Perfect. Apparently we do not have a Gaia mana spreader. Let's make one. It's faster. Okay, so I have an interface, I have a wooden crate, and I have an open crate. For the moment, I just have a pattern for the rune of water. The interface is going to put it inside the crate. We're going to pick it up using conduits and put it inside the open crate. And yes, I have already made 3 of them. Ah, crafting done. Okay. So the runic altar, whenever it's crafting something, it's going to emit a redstone signal of 1. We want to be able to read that. And whenever the crafting job is finished, it's going to emit a redstone signal of 2. That is very important because we want to be able to lock the ME interface whenever it's crafting something so that more items don't go on top of the runic altar. Redstone signal of 2 is important because we want to activate a wand of the forest inside the dispenser. As a quest reward, you do get a wand of the forest, right? Don't know where it is. I was looking for a stupid petal. You will do. Yeah. A wand of the forest. Also, for picking up everything, we are going to have an ender chest with a hopper hawk. I'm wearing the mana monocle, this is why I can see the range. On the ender chest, we are going to have an item frame with 1 living rock. It's basically the filter for the hopper hawk. Then we want to change our wand to function mode and change the function on the hopper hawk. Pick up only items not in the item frame. Cool. So if I order, I don't know, 6 rune of waters, how is it gonna work? That's a mess. Blocking mode is enabled. You should be active with a redstone signal. What the hell is wrong with you? Also, nobody's getting activated. Okay, we do have a bit of a problem, and I don't know how to fix it. Well, I do know how to fix it, I don't know what's causing the problem. On the ME interface, we do have a few configurations. Lock crafting until redstone pulse is received. Lock crafting with a redstone signal. Lock crafting without a redstone signal. The rest of them are irrelevant. So normally when you put it on lock crafting with a redstone signal, it should stop outputting the items into the wooden crate. But it doesn't do that. I even made a direct line of redstone and it didn't work. Anyways, I think I do have a better idea. We're using a hovering hourglass and we have the interface on pulse. Like so. The timer on the hovering hourglass is set for 20 seconds. We have a Gaia mana spreader with a potency and velocity lens. And I just hope everything works. I have set all the patterns for every single rune from Botania. So if I want 2 runes of summer, please work. Okay, that was a visual glitch. But that worked. 20 seconds later, we should get the other set. That was a bit faster than 20 seconds. At least it works. Last but not least, we do have the Elven portal. The way that it works is that, well, we have to throw items into the portal. And for example, we get Elementium. So I do have an interface going into a crate, again, with a few patterns. So if we order some Elementium in our system, it's going to put everything inside the crate, correct? On this side of the crate, we are going to have an import bus, a cable, and one ME formation plane. And we don't want it to place blocks, we want it to drop it. It also does require power, I'm aware of that, so we have some quartz fiber like so, and you know, just normal cables. So if we put them back in again, it will drop it into the portal, and we get Elementium. Oh, the Hopper Hawk collects it. Nice. The reason that we are doing it like this is that the ME formation plane does not drop or place items on its own. So if the item is available in your system, it's never ever going to drop it. It will only drop it when it's flowing through your system. So we are putting things inside a wooden storage crate, and then the import bus and the formation plane are a different system. So it's importing things into the system and then dropping it into the portal. So we can also have Dragonstone, right? Yeah, you make the mana diamonds, you make the Dragonstone. Fine by me. What a day, I have a headache. But the main reason that we have done all of this is that there is something called a challenge ticket. What does it do? It's going to summon a tier 3 Guardian of Gaia. So as usual, let's make a few patterns. We need something called Photonium, which apparently that's how you craft it. What do you have to drop on this to get Photonium? Living rock? Doesn't say anything. It does require something called gilded mashed potato, which comes from gilded potato. So can we have a gilded potato? Ah, okay. Pick it up. Thank you. This is actually not from Botania, it's a different mod, so I'm very confused. We put the potato in a living rock pedestal, and then we smack it with a hammer? What happened? Okay. You have to smack it several times. It's a food. Let's make more. Because I am actually putting every single food that I haven't tasted yet in a chest. The spirit fragment, we are getting it from our lunium, so we don't really have to craft it. But let us see if I can get a photonium. Did I get it? Yeah. Lovely. That's a very weird recipe. There seems to be an easier way. We just need some mashed potatoes, a terrasteel hammer, and one living rock. That's going to give us something called an ultimate hammer. And then we don't really need to have the gilded potatoes, we can just craft them. Let's make a bunch. Remember, we're trying to make a challenge ticket, so that takes care of photonium, Gaia spirits we have, now we need shadonium. Honestly speaking, seems to be relatively easy. We just need one more photonium and 2 shadonium. So if I'm not wrong, this should be my challenge ticket. And now apparently we have to change the altar by a bit. Do I need the cobblestone? Why would you need the cobblestone? Does this work? No. So apparently the ground had to be 1 block higher. Yeah, even here. If I knew the arena is going to be this big and I have to raise everything, I would have just lowered the beacon. You have something that is not allowed in the boss fight. What is not allowed? Do you want me to be naked? Okay, I think I got how it works. We have to right click the book on a living rock pedestal with spirit fuel inside. So like that? Do I have the knowledge? I can't wear armor. I have to wear something from vanilla apparently. That's not great. Well, let's see how it goes. The ticket is cheap. I don't have anything on me. What do I have? I'm removing all the bubbles. Dude, I'm naked. I have nothing on me. I swear. Do I have to punch him to death? Oh yeah, maybe. At least I'm not dying. I needed food or landmines, so this is gonna be fun. Also, I would like to mention that's not me. Another thing is that I forgot my food. Can I reach it? Come on, please. I got something. Ring of Mana Drive. I prefer the Ring of Odin. You know, at this stage, I just prefer to die. Yeah. Who thought this is a fun idea? I have made myself another ticket, and the book tells you that your equipped armor and weapons have to be from vanilla Minecraft or Botania or extra Botany. So here's what we're going to do. We're gonna cheat. Well, not cheat, but there is a recipe. Trust me. Thundercaller is a sword from Botania, which can be super enchanted. However, in order to super enchant it, we need something called a Gaia altar controller. Let's do that. If I'm not wrong, I should have everything on me. Oops. We're missing something. Again, this is the wrong input hatch. I'm going to throw this one away because I keep picking it up by accident. We take this one. Now you should be complete. Yeah, you seem to be complete. Yeah, you're a Gaia altar. Perfect. Here is a Terror Blade, Thundercaller, and how do we super enchant you? Nether Stars, Gaia Spirits. So 4 Nether Stars and a bit of Gaia Spirits, I forgot how many. It does seem to require some power, so let's give it some power and we should get something one day. Oh, you're slow. And you don't have enough power. I'm actually scared to change the power hatch because it has eaten up my items. We just keep it. Also, since we have made literally every single ruin, let us get a Terrasteel armor. And my sword is ready. Perfect. So this time we have our food, we have our sword, we have our ticket. And just for good measure, let us get some apples. We will see how it goes. I have something which is not allowed. What? Is it the food? Is it the sword? Maybe it was the cosmic meatballs. Yeah, it was the cosmic meatballs. Okay, we're good. We do this again. No damage. I should have read how to kill him. What the? Come on, dude. Die. Please, give me my apples. I think he went crazy. My sword. What a jerk. He steals your garbage. Pandora's box. Doesn't sound nice. Yeah, let's get a totem. And my angel ring. We open it a bit far away from home. Oh, we're good. Reward pack 1, 2, 3, 4. Iron. Garbage. Don't know what that means. But okay. Why did I automate the ruins? Look. Why don't you get petals? I don't need a flower farm. This is just a general wondering. What happens to the actual guardian of Gaia? It does work. Okay. I was wondering how the hell am I supposed to get Gaia spirits? Oh, this is fun. I forgot it does that. It does chain lightning to everyone. To a few mobs at least. Don't run away. Come back. You know, with this armor, it looks like I have a mustache. I'm not really a fan of having a mustache. But I think there's also a better way of getting Gaia spirits using the Gaia altar. Occult comb. I think we have some of these. Well, this one was very neat and tidy, but yeah, occult comb. We don't need the drones. Oh, and most importantly, before I forget, we have to change the energy hatch on the Gaia altar. It does require a bit more power than 10,000 RF. So it's pixie dust, elementium, that's it. I don't really remember the ratios, but if we put all the garbage inside, something should happen, right? Yep. Oh, it does require 40,000 RF, that explains. But we should get Gaia spirits. Oh, just the one. That's not really worth it. Oh wow, I just opened the door and apparently Lord Tizona paid us a visit. Beautiful eyes. That is actually very important because today we also want to resurrect Prince Thomas. Thankfully, we still hold some of his humanity. Yes. That's Prince Thomas. This time we really want Prince Thomas to be aggressive. I think we're going to go with a bioatomic mine for him. Suits him well. What else do we need? Of course, he's going to be made out of the toughest material available, void metal. A bit of essentia, and that should be Prince Thomas. Hello to you, Prince Thomas. Yes, follow me. Prince Thomas is going to stay in my brand new office. What office are you asking me? Good question. What is the most important thing that we value on this channel? No, definitely, that's not it. The most important thing that we value on this channel is democracy. Yes. We have a small council, and I have also selected, elected, a few senators. For their protection, Lord Traverse of Darkness is here, and Lady Linda of Darkness also volunteered. As our first order of business, some of you guys have provided me with a few comments. Mr. Bluebird, what do you say? I think you need a vacation. Thankfully, there are trapdoors. Nice, that wasn't an amazing comment. I'm just saying. Another senator says, I'm an average. Okay, you should remember, we don't hold grudges. I think for vacation, you go in the middle trapdoor. Oh, and yeah, Papa Felix is up there. He doesn't like the senators. I like to keep you safe. Our next comment. Oh, it's from 4 days ago. Yeah, we don't hold grudges. Ever. Yeah, Definitely we don't hold grudges. We do have to cut short the first session of the Senate because we have things to do. So if you guys remember at the start of the episode, we started harvesting some nebulous soul. I'm importing literally everything that we have in our mob farm and I think we need 5,000 of it. I really want to have the quantum link card and that requires a nebulous singularity which is 5,000 items. Yeah, we have 6,200. Perfect. We're going to convert that one into a singularity. It's 5,000 items, I can carry it manually. It actually takes less time than setting up an export bus. That seems to be the correct number. Perfect. And I guess the only thing that you need is some power. Oh, it's ready. So what do we need? We need a singularity, we need a card, and we do need to have the other singularity from applied energistics, which I'm assuming we have some extra ones here. Perfect. 1 stack. I don't really know where to set it up, but I guess here works. You have power, right? Let's see if you do. Yeah, you do. We have the quantum link card. Placed in a quantum link chamber. I actually thought you have to put it in your wireless terminal. So here is the quantum link chamber, here is the singularity, and here is the card. It doesn't go in. The card can go in? That actually doesn't sound correct. Well, let's go to the Nether and check. Oh yeah, you do work. You don't need singularities then? Well, at least it does work, but we're going to need one more quantum ring because I have made a promise. The promise I made was to Tizona. I did promise that we are going to have a base in the Betweenlands and well, it does need a quantum connection. Not generally for auto-crafting, I'm just garbage at storage. And of course on the other side of this portal to the Betweenlands, we will have our base. Oh look, it's already made. With a ME system. Nice. So yeah, I had to make a very small house in the Betweenlands so that we would have a base of operations over here. And I do need some gear for next episode, because this takes ages. Whoops, I think I just killed a ghost. On second thought, I should have made my house next to the crumbling tower. Anyways, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Next episode, we're going to do some operations here. Nothing special, just farming. Till the next one, bye bye.